So in the context of that, what might be required for us to cultivate, a sense of leadership, collective leadership in our organization? And part of that involves letting go of the notion of there's somebody, at the top it's a command and control thing. But it's more about how can, individuals who are maybe in authority roles help orchestrate, facilitate, coordinate the collective leadership capability that exists in their organizations in a way that you can have a better outcome in terms of strategy execution or organizational performance, for example.
You've just provided a really powerful model for me, especially in line with our conversation about how things are changing. Things have changed with all the digital realm that we now inhabit. You're talking about having and the idea of leaders providing direction, protection, and order, especially in a sort of hierarchical sense, but also in this non-hierarchical world, the connected world. There's also a requirement for direction and protection and order, but that requires a different set of behaviors to enable that to come forward.
Mhm.
And then you provide a brilliant set of orchestrate, facilitate, and coordinate. And those are three behaviors that, would you say, underpin the new leadership or underpin the kind of leadership that makes sense in our contemporary world?
Yeah, I'm biased, right, Garrick? So I would say yes, and in some ways, not to be too dogmatic, it's the future because organizations or ecosystems aren't going to become less complex, right? They're going to become more complex, which is going to require organizations and individuals within organizations to be more dynamic in terms of how they think about doing their work, how they think about coordinating and linking.